Did you know that a single ambulance ride in the US can cost more than a round-trip flight to Paris? That's right, one medical emergency could set you back thousands. If you're planning to move to America, getting health insurance is not just smart, it's absolutely essential. But how do you get covered without emptying your savings or getting lost in a sea of complicated forms? Stick around, because today I'm going to break down exactly how you can get US health insurance without going broke. Welcome to Moving to America, the channel where I, a fellow immigrant, share everything I've learned about making the US your home. When I first arrived, I remember standing in line at the pharmacy, staring wide-eyed at prices that seemed unreal. Health insurance in the US can be intimidating, confusing, and expensive, but it doesn't have to ruin your plans or your bank account. Today, I'm going to walk you through the real steps, clever tips, and secrets that can save you money, and possibly your health when you move here. Let's get right to the heart of it. Why is US health insurance so complicated and expensive? Unlike many countries where healthcare is largely public, the US system is mostly private. That means you typically need to get insurance through an employer, the government, or buy it yourself. Without insurance, the cost of even basic medical care can be shocking. Trust me, I learned this the hard way, but you don't have to. I'm here to help you navigate the system so you can protect yourself and your family without going broke in the process. Let's break down your main options as a newcomer. 1. Employer-sponsored insurance. If you're fortunate enough to land a job before or soon after arriving, your company might offer health insurance. In fact, almost half of Americans get insurance this way. The good news, employers often pay a big chunk of your premium. The catch? Not every employer offers it, especially if you work part-time or freelance, and not all plans are created equal, so always look closely at what's covered. Deductibles and out-of-pocket maximums. 2. Marketplace insurance. Obamacare plans. What if your job doesn't offer insurance? Don't panic. The Affordable Care Act created the marketplace. This is a government website, healthcare.gov, where you can compare and buy plans even as a new immigrant. But here's a tip. Open enrollment is usually only once a year, but moving to the US counts as a qualifying event, so you can apply as soon as you arrive. Now, a lot of immigrants worry, what if I'm not a citizen or permanent resident yet? If you have what's called lawfully present status, like a green card, some work or student visas, refugees, and many others, you're likely eligible to apply. And depending on your income, you could qualify for government subsidies that dramatically lower your monthly premiums. Imagine paying $60 a month instead of $600. But you have to know to ask, so don't skip this step. 3. Medicaid. Depending on your immigration status and income level, you might qualify for Medicaid, a government program providing free or low-cost health insurance. Each state has its own rules. Some are more immigrant-friendly than others, especially for kids and pregnant women. Always check your new state's requirements. You might be surprised by what you qualify for. 4. Short-term or international plans. Maybe you're just visiting, or your immigration status isn't settled yet. Don't go uninsured. Medical emergencies can happen to anyone. There are short-term US health plans and international health insurance policies designed for newcomers, expats, and students. Be warned, these usually don't cover pre-existing conditions and can have lots of exclusions, but they're a decent safety net as you get settled. 5. Community health centres. Here's a hidden gem most newcomers don't know. Community health centres. They offer basic care on a sliding scale fee, meaning costs are based on your income, even if you don't have insurance. It's a lifeline if you're in between plans or still figuring things out. Now let's talk about the biggest traps and how to avoid them. First, do not ignore deadlines. Buying late can mean months without coverage. Second, always check what's included. Prescription drugs, doctor visits, hospital stays, mental health. Don't assume everything's covered. Third, watch out for massive deductibles. A cheap monthly plan might cost you thousands out of pocket if you actually need care. So how do you make the best choice? Here's my step-by-step formula, learned from mistakes and hours of research. Step 1. Assess your situation. What's your immigration status? Will you work for an employer that offers insurance? How long will you stay? Step 2. Check your eligibility for subsidies. Go to healthcare.gov, fill out as a quick estimator, and see if you qualify for discounted marketplace plans. Step 3. Compare. Don't just look at the monthly premium, look at deductibles, co-pays, prescription coverage, and the maximum you'd ever have to pay in a year. Step 4. Read reviews and ask other immigrants. Some plans sound good on paper, but have poor customer service or limited doctor networks. Step 5. Apply early. The process can take time, and you don't want a gap in coverage. Trust me, those few days can matter. Here's a tip most people overlook. Some hospital systems offer their own financial assistance programs, especially if you're low income or uninsured, even if you don't qualify for Medicaid. Always ask. The worst thing that can happen is they say no. And what about dependents? Spouse, children, parents? Good news. Many plans allow you to add family members, but the rules can vary based on your visa or residency status. If you're bringing someone with you, make sure to research the specific requirements so you all have coverage from day one. I know what you're thinking. Is all this really necessary? After a friend's skiing accident landed him with a $30,000 hospital bill just for a few days, it's a question I never asked again. In the US, good health insurance isn't a luxury, it's protection from financial disaster. If you've stuck with me this far, here's a bonus tip. Many local immigrant organisations offer free consultations on health insurance. Just Google Immigrant Health Assistance plus your city. They can walk you through the process in your native language and help you avoid common pitfalls. So now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest question or fear you have about getting health insurance in the US? Drop it in the comments. I'll be reading and answering as many as I can. And if this video saved you time or stress, smash that like button and subscribe for more insider tips on making America your new home. Thanks for watching Moving to America. Here we turn confusion into confidence, one step at a time. Stay healthy, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video helpful as you prepare for your move to the United States. If you found value in the information and advice provided, please consider supporting the podcast on Patreon. Your donations will allow us to continue creating new episodes and videos to help even more people with their relocation to America. Just visit patreon.com/movingtotheus to sign up. Until next time, best of luck with your move.